Hello and welcome to techcook.com, the place where we make the internet taste just a little bit better. I am your host, Ryan Bricklemeyer. As always, I have the most dangerous camerawoman in all of the internet, Miss Brea. And I got the peeps in the house. Today, we're going to make some fantastic red, hot, and blue burgers. Going to get some bacon, going to get some hotness, a little blue cheese. It's magic. Come on and join us. We're going to get into it right now. Most people with bacon, they like to put bacon on top of burgers, except bacon can fall off of the burger at that point, and that's not good eats. Not delicious. So we're gonna cut up the bacon, do a little bit of light cooking on it, and when we do the light cook, we're gonna then mix it into our meat. All right. So first, we're gonna chop up some bacon. I've got thick slab bacon, and it's a little bit frozen. It makes it easier to cut, but you can see how thick that is. So we're gonna chop up our thick cut bacon here into some pretty small pieces. Again, we're going to mix this into our meat, so we want to make sure this is nice and tiny. And with a cold like this, you can see it's more like cutting a steak than it is cutting some raw flabby bacon. Like I said, we want to kind of pre-cook this a little bit just to render out some of that delicious bacon fat. And that way, when we put it in our meat for our burgers, we're going to do really thin patty burgers for this. And when we do that, we want to make sure that our bacon cooks all the way through. We're going to take our bacon, as it dangles. We won't look at the dangling bacon, people. All right, so we're going to take this, we're going to put it into a pretty lightly heated skillet. Hear that sizzle? Nope, because it's off. So what we're going to do, while the bacon is starting to get all happy and get all done. I hear it. I can hear the sizzle. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our sauce, okay? Sauce, really easy. We're going to start with mayo, just a little bit of mayo. And what we're going to add to our mayo is a little bit of sriracha chili sauce. I like to call this chicken sauce because there's a rooster on the front, and I'm not using the other word on the internet. So some chicken sauce. You can find this in most big supermarkets now, or Asian specialty shops have it, or Amazon.com right here on the left-hand side. Well, right for you, but it's over here. It's on this side. So we're just going to do a little bit of a squeeze of some sriracha chili sauce in here. We're just going to mix this up, and we're going to get a little bit of a red sauce going. And to this, I want to get a little bit more flavor. This is a powerful, powerful flavor sauce, right? So we're going to add a little bit more into this. What I have here is some fresh mint. All right, and we're just going to quickly chop up some mint here. Mint, delicious mints. Into the sauce that goes. So we got our mint sauce with sriracha, so it's a little bit spicy, a little bit tangy. We're going to add some salt and some pepper. Again, we're going to use some kosher salt because it's my favorite. Nice grinds of pepper here. I'm going to stir this up, and we're going to set this off to the side. This is going to be fantastic on top of our burgers. We're going to go check on the bacon right now. We're going to let that get a little bit more crispy, just a little crispy. Again, we're not cooking this all the way through. We just want to cook this a little bit so that we can add it to our meat and know that it's going to cook all the way through when we're actually cooking our burgers. Speaking of meat, we got 80-20, and everybody's heart just went, ah! No. 80-20 is the way to go anytime you're making hamburgers. Two reasons. One, it stays really juicy and moist. That's key. That's where the flavor comes from. The other thing is you're going to cook a lot of that out anyway. Don't worry about it. If it's like 93.7 and you want to do that, I mean, that's fine. But my burgers are going to taste better than yours. So how about 80-20, people? 80-20. So the other thing that we're going to do with this recipe is we're going to toast our buns. We're going to toast our hamburger buns. I'm going to do mine in the broiler. It's just a lot easier for me. Lay them out on a tray. Pop them in there. Keep an eye on them. Anytime you broil anything, that's like a barbecue grill that's upside down. So it gets really, really hot. So just lay them out kind of on their backs, pop them into the broiler, a minute, 30 seconds, somewhere in there. They're going to get toasty and delicious, warm, tasty, crunchy, marvelous, wonderful. What we're going to do is we're going to spoon our bacon in here. We're going to try not to take all of the bacon drippings. Here's the thing, when you're making burgers at any point, these tools right here. This is what you're going to use, okay? I have 3, but I'm a magical man. So we're just going to mix our bacon. It's a little warm. I don't know if you know this. The bacon came off the oven there. But we're going to mix this together. And from here, we're going to form patties. And like I said before, we're going to try to make our patties a little bit thin. We want these to cook up pretty quickly because the bacon itself is going to cook. We don't want them to burn. Add some salt and pepper to this. And then we're going to make patties. Want to see how to make patties? It's really easy. You take some meat in your hand like this, and we patty it down. That was my first one. And like I said, this pretty thin, not real thick. And put that right into your pan, which you're going to set to medium-high heat. I'm using a flat pan today. I want to get a little bit of a little crispiness around the burger. You can do it on the grill too. Just make sure that your grill's nice and hot. And when you put the burger on, don't touch it until you're ready to flip it over. All right? Cool. So we're going to make burgers. We got our burgers cooking in the back. What we're going to do is we flip them over once. Got a nice crust on them on the top of it. What we're going to do is right here in magic, we got some blue cheese. All right? So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of the blue cheese crumbles. We're going to put it on top of each one of the burgers, a little like pyramid of blue cheese, and then we're going to cover it. Don't let your cover touch the blue cheese. It defeats the purpose. Okay, we want it to kind of melt onto the burgers, not melt onto the cover, and you'll never see it again. All right, so we got our toasted buns, and we got a little bit of red leaf lettuce here. Just going to put a little lettuce on here, some of the tomatoes that we sliced. You get a little bed down for the burger. Got to make the burger happy. Someplace nice to lie and get devoured in deliciousness. We got one of our burgers. See how that cheese is kind of melted on top of there? Then we take our sauce. Why don't we get somebody from the Peeps come here to taste it? Rob, come on up here. Stand over this. I don't know if you know this. We're doing a podcast, Rob.
Is that a camera?
It is! Amazing! Did anybody notice that Rob really looks like me? It's creepy. Rob, go ahead and taste our red hot and blue burger. Can you hold the plate? Because I know I'm gonna let go. All right. Rob's gonna taste the burger. We're gonna hold on.
My man.
With the lean. Is it good? All right. We got good burgers. And we're gonna feed the Peeps, and they're excited.
All right. I want one.
Wow. They're not getting any food. There's no reaction. The Peeps are excited for the food.
Yeah. Food. Burgers.
And that's going to be it for this edition of TechCook.com. I'm getting real hot. It's a little warm in the kitchen today. Thank you for joining us. Come again. See us next week. Visit us at the website, techcook.com. We're going to be back here cooking more deliciousness and making the internet taste just a little bit better. See you guys later.